Good morning, Cypress Village residents, and welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. This is Ty Morgan, Executive Director, and today is Friday, September 23rd. Happy Friday to everybody, and we got our first touch of fall weather. What a gorgeous day it's going to be, and also a beautiful weekend. So make sure you take full advantage of the weather and get outside, get some fresh air, enjoy some time outside with family, friends, and loved ones. As always, we've got a action-packed, I don't know about action-packed, I haven't seen it yet, so I might be a little ahead of the game, but information-packed episode here. So I hope everybody enjoys, I hope it's productive and informative, and I will see you at the end with just a few points of my own. Enjoy.
Good morning, Cypress Village resident. It is Breanne, currently from the business office, but soon to be in the dining services department. I've already taken over a lot of the tasks that will be included in my new dining services role, as well as I will be training in all of the dining venues, starting with Middleton's, then 4600, up in assisted living. So you will be seeing my face a lot. As of today, Friday, I will have done a full service in Middleton's last night. So I hope, as of right now, it goes well. A couple things I wanted to update you guys on. Hector is currently out on vacation until October 3rd. So if you guys have any questions or any concerns, you can reach out to me either via phone or via email, either one, and I can assure to work with the dining services department to get a concern or a question resolved. The other things that I wanted to update you guys on are reservations for 4600. 4600 has been very popular among our residents, which we're very excited about. However, we're to the point now with reservations that we are booking out at least a week. So if you're calling for a reservation for the same week, chances are that your reservation will not be available. So please keep that in mind when you're booking out, that if you want to be booking out as far in advance as you would like to. But if you're trying to get a reservation for the same week, chances are that that reservation will not be available. As for confirmation for your reservation, you can put your request for a reservation through the app under the dining tile. However, that is just a request. Lindsay is the one maintaining all of the reservations for 4600, and she will give you a call the day of to let you know that your reservation is confirmed. If you do not receive a call the day of, you do not have a reservation in 4600. So please keep a lookout for the morning of you getting a call. I want to work onto a point where we can rely on the app confirmations, but we are not at that point right now. But we're currently working on that. The last thing for dining is under the app in dining as well. There is the satisfaction surveys for all of the dining venues. We really encourage you to use that tool to voice your positives and your negatives and things that we can work on. Hector and I have been looking very closely at those surveys and have been using that to guide our training for our front of house and back of house. So we really appreciate if you could go on there when you visit one of our dining venues and take one of those surveys. If you guys have any questions or concerns at all, just feel free to give me a call. My current phone number is 904-807-6273, and you can always reach me by email at nancebrianne@cypressvillageretirement.com. Thank you so much. Have a lovely Friday.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Coffee Chat. Couple updates from the maintenance department. First off, the fountains. 2 new fountains have been ordered for the Silverberry Lake, and I was told this morning they're about 10 days to 2 weeks out. As soon as they come in, they'll be installed. In the main lake, the motors were taken out of both fountains. They didn't pull the whole thing like the old company did. They just got the motor out of it. They are destroyed, so they will need to be reordered, and that will take probably 3 weeks to get those in. So we're going to be without them for a little bit, but I feel good about this new company. They keep me updated. They call me every time they do something, so I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll be moving forward from there. Concrete guy is coming this week. We have 2 companies coming out to do some bidding, so you'll be seeing that in the next 10 days to 2 weeks as well. Just pay attention if you're on the walk. One of the places for sure is going to be on the west side of the lake near the woods. We got a couple of spots, at least 3 on that side I know need to be taken care of. So just pay attention for the caution tape in the next couple of weeks. All right, last thing is the generators. We're doing our quarterly and semi-annual inspections on them. There need to be 4-hour load banks. So if you see any power flickers in the next couple of days, that's what it is. Also, they'll have the backside of the parking garage blocked off for a few hours every day where they're running the load bank. So you'll see the truck there, just swing around and go out the other side for the couple hours that he's there. If you have any questions, please call the maintenance department. I've also gone through and looked at a couple of the doors and locks, and we still have a couple of mismatched locks and handles out there. If you're one of those, please call and schedule a time for us to come out and fix that, and we'll get that taken care of right away. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you.
Hello, all. Just getting back from vacation from Zion and Bryce Canyon and the Grand Canyon for the last 10 days, and with the family, and loved it, and I'm revived and just ready to go back to work. So we have a lot of things happening right now with the mail kiosk. Are going to continue. We're working on it. We finished the one on Goldcrest. There is another flower bed that we'll be adding to that bed next week. With that in mind, all the fall annuals will be changed out for next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on that schedule. The towers enhancements, we're going to do some going down the main entryway, adding some plants as needed. William Davis, there's some splotchy areas that need some filling in. We're going to do that as well, and continue to add boulders, low maintenance boulders, love those. We will have time, more so than ever, to take care of some of the houses in need of some enhancements where we didn't have time before. So we're ready to take that on. Atrium in the healthcare is in the design stage right now. I think we're going to go with a west theme with rocks and yucca plants and design with rocks and some lower maintenance, good drainage. We have some drainage issues, so we're working on that. It's going to turn out great, I promise you. The greens at the croquet have, I see the weeds coming back, and other than that, I think we have a great stand of grass continuing to grow through the season. I think everybody's happy with the playing surface, but the weeds we'll get those under control. And that just happened when I was on vacation, so take it easy. Thank you all, and glad to be back and refreshed, and we'll see you all there with a big smile. Thank you.
Good morning, villagers. This is Lisa Drew, your CLS director, coming to you from Ty's office. I have a few things to talk to you about today. Just a reminder, when you have to cancel for an event, I know we've talked about canceling within 24 hours. Please do so by either email or a phone message. If you call the office and we don't answer, you can leave a message. We do check those messages. If you tell me in the hallway while I'm on my way from somewhere to somewhere else and my mind is in 10 different locations, I may not remember. I know that happened on an outing yesterday. So do that, please, and that will keep the communication going, and then we can get somebody else into your spot. Also, tonight we're going to Beyond Van Gogh. I know that by the time you're seeing this, everyone will be back and hopefully raving about it. We do still have some tickets left for the Alhambra on Sunday. Not many, but I think a couple. and that's a matinee program. I also wanted to tell you, if you were not able to make the meeting today for the vision impaired support group that Clara Cowan and Judy Stegmeyer are doing such a great job of putting together, please give them a call. Katie will show their numbers on the screen. And because they feel very strongly, and I think it's a great idea, that there are residents here in Cypress who may not be aware of some of the opportunities available here in Cypress and in the community. They've been working to bring outside folks in to tell you about some of the support available for you. So call Judy or Clara at the number below. And then a couple things. When you get a call that says it's from Cypress Village and you aren't able to answer the call, please wait a moment and listen to the message. You'll probably be able to get all the information you need in those calls that we send out to let you know about confirmations or changes. Or if you pick it up and you hear that it's a recording, please listen to it instead of hanging up and calling, because we want you to know what you need to know. And the last thing I want to tell you about is the reschedule of Steve Chapman this week. Something came up for him and he couldn't do his regular Tuesday, so we put him in for next week on the 27th. Sometimes it does happen with performers. Things come up for them and they can't make it at the last minute, and we completely understand. Rather than leave a hole, we'll always try to fill that. So that was why you had Joe Watts this past Tuesday. Sometimes we can get that information out to you and sometimes we can't. But we will always do our best to accommodate our vendors. And then lastly, I want to tell all of our Jewish residents, Happy New Year. Starting sundown this Sunday to sundown on Tuesday will be the Jewish New Year.
Hi everyone, it's Chef Ben here with our new Chef Pat, who is my new sous chef in the kitchen. Really excited to introduce him. We have had a lot of good compliments and feedback coming through our 4600 menu, our new Loon's Nest menu, the buffets, and all of the other venues that we have going on. So not only giving credit to Chef Chandrea and the entire team back here, but I wanted to introduce Chef Pat and give him a chance to talk a little bit about himself, let you know where he came from and how excited he is to be here just like we are.
I'm Chef Patrick. I am the new sous chef joining this wonderful community. I'm very happy and excited to be here. I came from Fleet Landing as a chef there. I have been a chef for about 12 years. Started training in high school, went to college for it as well. Was blessed enough to be able to train and mentor under Chef Roy Yamaguchi as well. He helped me actually find my specialty, which is fusion cuisine. Mine is more global fusion. One of my favorite things to cook is actually ramen. Don't worry, I won't give it to you guys that often. Chef Ben and Ty have already mentioned, I will be bringing sushi to the community. I am very happy to be working with Chef Ben, serving all of you here and taking care of all your needs.
Good morning, Cypress Village. Welcome to another edition of Coffee Chat. I just wanted to let everybody know, and a reminder that tonight, Friday night, we're going to be doing the 4th floor. So we're working our way up. We're going to be shampooing. We usually start about 7-ish, and we're usually here till about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. But remember to, if you can, please, it's not mandatory. If you can remove the stuff from your front door, please. If you have like a area rug or something like that, please place it inside for the night, and you're able to bring it back tomorrow, Saturday morning. Really, that's all I got for everybody right now. Thank you all very much. Have a good weekend. See you next week.
Hello, Cypress Village. My name is Laurel Mundell, and I'm your Director of Administrative Services. I've got a lot of announcements today. I tried to organize them into little groupings so they're a little bit more digestible. The first one, a random IT thing that we noticed. So at the public computers in the bird lobby and even upstairs on all the B tower floors, those are public computers. So a good rule of thumb is to never save your personal passwords on those devices. Anybody who has a code to get into that computer, which everybody does, it's 4600, is able to view all of your passwords. And hopefully everybody's a do-gooder around here, but in the event that somebody comes in and realizes that, they might have access to your banking information. They might have access to your email, which then they could get access to your banking. So just keep that in mind. Never save a password to those computers. And I did go through last week and deleted them all. I'm going to keep my eye on that now that I know it's been happening to make sure that they're not saved. And I've even asked those computers not to even ask to save a password. But in the event you do, or it does pop up to save it, hit never, hit no, hit deny, whatever that is, and make sure you have your passwords on your person in a safe, secure location. Communications. So the weekly update, newsletters, and menu distributions have had a lot of questions around them by residents. So I just wanted to clarify, the weekly community update is published and prepared to go out on Fridays. So that is when you should be expecting that in your box, your in-house box. This last newsletter, unfortunately, there were some content providers who didn't get their information in by the deadline, so it was delayed. Everyone should have a copy of their newsletter in their box now. However, newsletters are set to go out the same week as community meetings, so keep that in mind. That week, we do not do weekly updates. We do only the newsletter. So on the week of community update, remember, this is only for newsletter week, not community update. Even though the newsletter did go out late and it was out this week, we still are going to do a weekly update this week to catch anything that might be going on this week or in the coming week. Menus. So while there's been a lot of change and transformation in the dining department, it's been a little hard for Jen Ames to get that on a set date. She does it to the best of her ability, sometimes super late at night, which those of you who get her emails will see. But she said moving forward, now that Breanne is starting to take on some of the dining services managerial roles and admin work, Jen Ames said that this should be a more regular basis. She'll have those on Thursdays and then they'll be available at the desk on Fridays. Give her about a week or two, like I said, for that to take place, but sometimes it doesn't happen until Saturday, as you've noticed, so just wanted to give you a heads up. It should be going out in the future on Thursday night by Friday at the latest. All right, some maintenance updates. There's going to be some generator work today for the generator that's by the parking garage. So that little exit out to Middleton Park Circle is going to be shut down. The only thing that is going to affect you then is you're going to have to drive all the way around that circle and out instead of using that one particular exit. So not a huge inconvenience, I hope, but just wanted to make you aware. I'm still waiting on the parking permits for those to be shipped, so I'll keep you informed of when I receive them. For those of you who go and visit memory care, I just wanted to let those of you know that the keypad for the elevator there, we have ordered a replacement. I noticed that some of the buttons are getting pretty worn and they're not recognizing the touch. So that's expected by the end of October. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a little while, but we did order one. The D-Tower door, we've had some concerns about the security of that door. A work order has been placed with our preferred contractors for that, so just keep that in mind. And then for those of you who have had any concerns about the alligators in the lake, we have notified Florida Wildlife Commission. They are going to send someone to come and trap them. I believe there's 2 that they're going to look at. They're going to come out, get a good look at them. If they are under the limit, the 4-foot limit, they are going to keep them here. But if they're bigger than that, they will remove them from campus. So just wanted to let you all know that. Great news on the Alzheimer's Association front. In 1 week, we have raised an incredible $1,460. Woo! Good job, everyone. So all of you who have submitted either a check, some information on the app to pledge your gift or denote that you've dropped off some money and register to walk, all of you will be receiving a free t-shirt. The last day for you to do this and get a free t-shirt with a gift of any size is today. So please get your registrations in today. By the end of today, you have until 11:59 p.m. Do that today and you'll get a free shirt, but starting next month, it's gonna be a little bit harder to get that free shirt. So please do that as soon as you can today. Actually, next week is the last day that you can register for a free shirt. Sorry, I'm already on vacation time, so I thought today was September 30th. Next Friday, I won't be on Coffee Chat, so I'm doing the reminder now. Next Friday, September 30th at 11:59 p.m. is the last chance you have to register a gift of any amount and get a free t-shirt. And if every household gives a gift of just $25, we will more than exceed our goal. So just keep that in mind. A lot of you are given checks of $100 or higher, but just keep in mind, $25 is going to make a huge difference. And more than anything, we're just focusing on participation. So thank you so much for your consideration and your gift. All checks can be made out to the Alzheimer's Association and dropped off either at the business office or in the locked payment box outside of the business office. Thank you so much. And then a personnel note for me is next week I'm going to be off all week. So keep that in mind. I'm going to be visiting with my family. They're coming down from Ohio and Michigan. We're going to get all the cousins together, go to Legoland, probably go visit the beach and the zoo, do all that fun stuff. So while I'm going to be around, I'm not going to be here. So if you have anything super important, you know you can go to Andy Perez for IT-related concerns, Marcus Dickey or Ivan Cruz for security-related concerns, and then my concierge ladies up front can pretty much handle anything else. So go see them if you have any questions, and they'll know how to get a hold of me if it's outside of what they can handle. So I'll miss you all, but I'll come back fully refreshed and restored and ready to be back at work. I hope you all have a great weekend and a great week next week, and I will see you around the village.
Hi, good morning, Cypress Village. Happy Friday. It's Amy with Innovative Home Services, and I wanted to talk to you all today and let you know that after 10 amazing years here at Cypress Village, I have made the difficult decision to leave and pursue my career further elsewhere. I have been so grateful for Cypress Village, everything it's given me, everything it's taught me. I love the people here that I've had the pleasure of working with and the leadership team who has molded me to be a leader so that I can grow beyond this. I want to thank every resident here. You have all been amazing. It has been such a privilege to service you. I'm going to miss every one of you. We are promoting my manager, Chelsea Terrell, to the director role here with Innovative Home Services. So I am confident that we are leaving this program in amazing hands. So I'm sad to leave. I'm excited for my new opportunity, but mostly I'm just going to miss everyone here. So thank you all so much for 10 amazing years, and best of luck. Bye.
Hi, Cypress Village. As most of you know, I am Chelsea Terrell. I have been the manager at Innovative Home Services for, well, officially only a couple of months. I know you all have been stopping by, telling me congratulations, and wondering what services we can provide. I want you guys to know that with me going to the director's position, that we are bringing Jennifer O'Neill over. She will now be the manager. So feel free to stop in, say hello, introduce yourself. She needs to kind of put faces to the names that she doesn't know and who we already provide services for. And if you're interested in getting any services from us, stop in. I am more than happy to always sit with you guys, let you know what we can provide for you. But I do want everyone to know that as I am transitioning to director, she is transitioning to manager. So it's going to be a fun little cycle, but I will still be very involved. I will still answer the phones. Don't worry about that. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, stop by, say hello, introduce yourself, and become acquainted with us in Innovative Home Services.
Hi Cypress Village, it's nice to be in the towers. I'm excited to put faces to names and to start the transition process. I will be missing everybody in the maintenance building, but excited to join the IHS staff and to see where this opportunity takes me. I really appreciate all of the introductions that I look forward to having, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day.
Awesome, Mrs. Jones, you're all set. All right, we'll see you in a couple weeks for your next cleaning, okay? Have a great day. Thanks, Regina.
Thanks, Dad.
Hi, everybody. Dr. Wagner here at Cypress Village Dental and Spa. Just wanted to remind you, I'm here on Wednesdays. We'll take great care of you for all your basic dental health needs. If you have any questions or concerns, you can call Trina. She'll take great care of you, answer questions, and get you on her schedule. And I'll be here to make sure you have a great time. Have an awesome day.
Hi Cypress Village, I'm Jessica. If I have not met you yet, I am looking forward to meeting you. I am the esthetician here. A couple things I wanted to talk to you about. It's getting time of the season that we can do chemical peels. A chemical peel is great for this time of year. It helps with age spots, it helps with sunspots. It's very minimally invasive, so it's one of those things that we can get you ready for the holidays. Also, I do have gift cards, so if you're looking for a gift for a friend, come see me and or Trina, and you can purchase a gift card. Also, I am now certified in microblading, which is tattooing of the eyebrows. So some people start losing their hair a little bit and they thin. I'm able to, with a microblade, go in and do little tiny hair strokes that are permanent. I'm doing that at Isella and would love to talk to you more about that. If you have any questions, contact us. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Tamara. I'm your local massage therapist here at Cypress Village. We offer table and chair massage. We're on site on Thursdays and have other days optional if you would like those as well. Just keep in mind, we customize every massage to each client. There are no robo massages here at Cypress Village. So to schedule your appointment, call Trina in our Cypress Village dental office.
Hi Villagers, it's Crissy from Wellness. I am filling in today for Susan, who's still out on her lovely vacation. She'll be back next week, so look for her around. So I have some announcements from the Wellness Center. First off, we have Sally with the American Telephysicians Clinic. She will be in the Wellness Clinic on Wednesdays from 9 to 1. You can talk to her about the patient monitoring system. That's the blood pressure monitoring. And you can also stop and talk to her about cognition tests. They have a physician's assistant that can do cognition tests if you'd like to get your baseline. Also, Guardian Pharmacy will be here on Mondays and Wednesdays from 9 to 1. They also sell over-the-counter products and rapid COVID tests. And also on Wednesdays, when they're here, they bring the cycled medications. And this week, September 28th, will be Tower A in the houses. So anybody who has medications, please come down between 9 and 1 on Wednesday. We have Dr. Gordon, who is one of our house podiatrists. She is actually on a cruise as well. Alaskan cruise must be the theme of the month. And she will not be here the rest of September, but will be back in October. So please give her a call at 904-534-7061 to make an appointment with her. We have the Mobility Maintenance Repair Clinic coming up this coming Tuesday, September 27th from 10:30 to noon in the C lobby. We found a new DME provider. It's Home Ability Store. And when there's a nice gentleman called Steve Horner that will be coming out and doing repairs on your walkers, wheelchairs, scooters, anything that you need. Give me a call at the clinic. at 807-6221 if you're interested, just so I can give him a heads up of how many he'll be working on. And lastly, next week we have the memory support group that is taking place on Tuesday, September 27th as well at 3 p.m. in the Assisted Living Theater Room on the 6th floor. That's brought to you by Vitas Hospice. So that's all I have for this week. Happy Friday, and stay well and stay happy, villagers.
All right, I'm back, and as usual, we had a lot of information to share with our resident population, and I hope it's been very productive and informative as always. That is our ultimate goal. The first point I would like to touch on was Wednesday of this week. We had a very important event that we do annually. We haven't done it in a couple years, obviously due to the pandemic, but that is our employee appreciation party. Any employee that has been with Cypress Village 5 or more years gets a VIP invitation to this event. We hosted the event on a rooftop restaurant in downtown Jacksonville. I can't recall which building it was, but we were at least 15 stories up, if not more, overlooking the river and the old landing area, and it was a great setting, great weather. All the employees that showed up had a great time. For those of you residents that are unaware, out of our 400 plus employees that we have here at Cypress Village, roughly just under 200, I want to say if I had to guess, about 175 have been with Cypress Village 5 years. So we like to celebrate their tenure and their service efforts on an annual basis. So everybody had a great time. If you see any employees that you know have been here for at least 5 years or a decent amount of time, inquire and see if they had a good time. I'd be very interested to know, but I'm sure they did. Secondly, I would like to touch base on what I drafted for the cover of the newsletter that went out earlier this week, and that was involving signature programs from LCS. Unfortunately, a month or so after the change of ownership in LCS taking over the management operations, we were hit with the pandemic. We had a little delay in implementing some of these signature programs, very similar to Brookdale, just different, a little bit different angles, a little bit different names, information that they're trying to convey, but a very similar concept. So moving forward, our goal for the end of this year, now that we are really building our workforce back up, and we've got a lot of leadership positions that were vacant or pending for a period of time that are now getting filled, we feel that before we reach the end of this year and into next year, we are really going to raise the standards back here at Cypress Village. I know it's been a tremendously long road. We've been through a lot, but we feel that we are getting very, very close to that point. Our ultimate goal here for residents every day is to be a special event. We typically have, presentations, sales events, corporate visits, all different avenues of individuals or groups coming to Cypress Village, and we really like to show the property off. That has been a little difficult over the last couple of years, but moving forward, our commitment to our residents is to get our standards back to where they were. We feel that we can accomplish this by the end of the year or very close to. We'll never be perfect, but we do want to make big strides to get to a higher level of service and standards for you, our residents. Definitely in 2023, that is going to be the standard that we live by. So more to come on that. I will continue to touch on it in written communications as well as video communications and in person, but more to come on that. And lastly, before we get into birthdays, I did want to touch on the train lobby restoration. Thankfully, the Blue Team, who is the contractor that is performing those services, did fulfill their commitment to me by getting it done, or at least, in a good place by the end of last week. Completed that. This is not the final renovation, nor the renovation of the train room specifically, but at least the train lobby is back together. It's not disheveled and it doesn't look like a bomb went off, so we are almost back to where we were. In reference to the train room, I have a call today, this afternoon, with some designers in reference to the ideas that a lot of the residents presented. We had some really great feedback and input from all of our residents relative to the survey that Laurel put out on what we should do with that train room. So again, we're getting closer and closer. We're not quite yet there yet. We may put out a survey in the near future with some of the finalized majority ideas that came across through the feedback and designers before we make any final decisions, but we are trying to move that forward as quickly as possible. A very important decision, obviously. COVID-19, very good news, I would say there. Unfortunately, the county's still around 13%, which puts us in that red zone. Still testing twice a week. However, we have very limited number of cases here on campus. As far as I know, we have no cases in assisted living or healthcare. We do have 2 in independent living, and we do have 2 staff members. So again, hopefully we continue to see that continue to fade into the past, and we can move on, and COVID will be a memory at best, hopefully. Last but not least, let's roll into birthdays. See who we got out there in birthday land today on the 23rd. We have 4 birthday residents. We've got Mr. Ed Hubel, Mr. Herb Cork. I think we got to both of you last week, but let's wish you a happy birthday again this week. Mr. Ed Hubel, Herb Cork, Nancy June, and Wayne Jones. Happy birthday to you 4 villagers today. Tomorrow we've got a soul birthday gal. Her name is Emily Beckham. Emily, happy birthday tomorrow. On the 25th, we've got 3. We've got Dot Wilburn, we've got Robert Zellers, and we've got Mr. Michael Booton. Happy birthday to you 3. On the 26th, one of our new residents out in the house, Mr. George Bennett. He's the sole birthday boy on the 26th. Happy birthday, George. On the 27th, we've got 3. We've got Mr. Bill Snodgrass, Miss Jutta Tragnitz, and Mr. Richard Mulvey. Happy birthday to you 3 on the 27th. On the 28th, we've got Miss Emmy Douglas. Emmy, happy birthday to you. Sammy Munipali. Sam, happy birthday. And Donna Fast. Oh, I'm sorry. And Donna Fast, that's right. Happy birthday to you 3. On the 29th, we've got 3 as well. We've got Mary Wilding and William Wilding. That is, very crazy. I remember that every year, but happy birthday to the Wildings. And Mrs. Pauline Beneke. Happy birthday, Polly. And Mr. Robert Warren. We'll wrap it up on the 29th. Where did I start? 23rd. We'll stop there. Actually, I've only got 2 on the 30th, and we'll wish him a happy birthday next week as well. That's Mr. Len Resnick and Mr. Clyde Krimmel, who's probably here at Coffee Chat today. He's a regular, so Clyde, happy birthday. And Len, happy birthday on the 30th. I'll hit you 2 as well next week. And that will conclude our segment of Coffee Chat this week, September 23rd. Everybody have a great day and a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. You sure this time?
Positive. 1 week of fundraising, $1,360 of fundraising. 1 week, keep it coming, coming and coming, keep it coming.